Hello and welcome to Grok Trade. My name is Jerry Usher, graduate student of the mentoring program, and today is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2011. Okay, here we are starting off our stock report with a look at the broad market. This is the S&P daily and huge bear day. We haven't seen one of these days in quite some time. Let's zoom in there real fast and take a look what happened. Obviously, we got a lower high and a major lower low. The 20-day moving average here acting as some support, but we broke through lots of support lines here. Some major trend lines that we've been watching for quite some time. So yeah, we got a bear day. Now tomorrow, what's to come is anybody's guess. Can we get a sympathy bounce here like we usually do? Maybe. Will it be continued downside? Who knows? If we make a lower high and a lower low, then that'll be a confirmed down leg. So don't get too bearish until at least we get the confirmed down leg. So yeah, what a day to come back to. Okay, our bull stock of the week is still FOSL. And FOSL, we are watching it broke out of this blue flag. We had this wonderful run up. We had a gap down here. This was earnings. And then we slowly started to get right there. That was a picture perfect bull pullback the following day, and this was how we closed Friday. I actually was entered into this trade. I had an entry right above this candlestick here, and I'm entered in this trade, and I had my stop loss. My stop loss is under this area here, and here we have today. Taking some heat today. I have a lower high, I have a lower low. It did not quite hit this stop loss. That's where this green line is. So I'm still currently in this trade, but taking some heat today, and you'll have that with trades. They can't all go in your favor. I've got some hope here. I've got a 20-day moving average coming up here. Excuse me, that's 50-day moving average coming up. So hopefully that can act as support, although my stop is right here. Now I'm not going to lower my stop today because I had that predetermined amount that I would accept it to lose on this trade. So I will not lower or raise my stop today. I'm just going to leave that stop there, and if I get stopped out tomorrow, well then we'll rack this up as an expense trade, which I don't mind too much because made a nice amount of money right here in this run. So try to jump back in again, and if it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. Good news, not major volume here, so not many sellers came in. It could have been a lot worse. We could have had a big red candlestick just like the broad markets. This guy held up pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with FOSL. For the amount of bearish activity that was going on today, this guy held up nicely. So we'll have to wait tomorrow and see what it's going to do. Now our bear stock is EIX, and we're looking at a daily chart here. And this is a bear stock because it has very weak fundamentals, and it's way overvalued. Right now it's a $36 stock, but it's very overvalued, and it's not worth this much. And if this does decide to drop, it should drop pretty quickly. Now yesterday we were looking, we had a pretty broad range low base here. We're waiting for this to break down. This is where I would become interested if we can break down here below this green support line. We're getting real close now. Definitely interested if we can crack the low of this tail here. So I have a possible entry in this area right here. The stop, unfortunately, the stop is going to have to be really wide because of this range. So the stop would be up here, which means it's going to cut down on our profit. We do have a little bit, if I back this up here, we do have a little bit of support here. This support actually came from the tail of the candlestick. I already talked about that. Here we have a little bit of support when we made this little down leg and bounced up. So you'll have some support here in this area. I have a target down in this range though. So if we drop here, that's almost 2 to 1, a little bit less. Let's see here. That's going to be close. I have to do the math on that one. But we're underneath the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. We've got a negative MACD. Not much volume came in yet today, which is okay because we're still in this base, and when we're in the base we want low volume. We want to see big volume though if we do break down below these support levels here. The weekly, let's pull that over real quick here. Let's drop that down. There we go. The weekly, as you can see, was in an uptrend. It's slowing down. That's what these two trend lines show. And now we're actually heading down here. A nice developed down leg. So the weekly is in a downtrend. That's in our favor. So a possible short here. And those of you that subscribe to the vNewsletter, there's several stocks actually that were close to breaking down. EIX is not the only one. So we have a couple possible shorting candidates here if we do continue down. Remember, broad market still has not confirmed its down leg, and more than likely we'll get some kind of sympathy bounce tomorrow. Will that be several days? Who knows? But this is not a confirmed down leg until we get a lower high and another lower low. If we get a lower high and a higher low tomorrow, it's an inside trading day. Down leg not confirmed. So you've got to let the broad markets make their move first before you decide whether you're bull or bear. So there you go. I hope you all had a great day today, and we'll be talking to you again tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.